Hey everyone, this is Cole with GZ, another new release preview for Friday, September 20th, 4 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Hawaii time. All right, we got new Jackpot Lures, we have new Marlin Magic Lures, and Koya Clean Sweeps this week. Before we get started, on Monday, we're going to be dropping some new content on our GZ Elite channel. Check out our social media pages right now for a preview. It's a little preview clip of that. If you are interested in signing up and joining our GZ Elite membership program, elite.gzlures.com. Not only do you get exclusive content for video, you get discounts on all orders, 10% off. And we have elite charter discounts from all over the world with different charter companies. They're more prominent charter captains. We have other stuff as well. So just check that out and hit us up with any questions on that stuff that you have. But elite.gzlures.com is where you can sign up. All right, Jackpot Lures. This is our second release of Jackpot Lures. Last week we did the Big Blue, which is a Billy Ross inspired 4-hole jet. Kind of a 12-inch size bullet or jet. And check out the release videos and stuff for last week if you're curious about that, or you can go on our website and check out the lure. So the original lure maker of Jackpot Lures, I say original, just say the lure maker of Jackpot Lures, his name is Del Wheaton. He is a former commercial captain out of Kona, Hawaii. Fished with Billy Ross quite a bit and learned how to make lures and that kind of stuff. And so that jet was inspired by Billy Ross. And so now we have this lure that he came up with, which is an original design called the Cameltoe. The Cameltoe. So this is kind of a 14-inch size kind of scoop face style lure with a unique scoop on it. It's pretty lightweight, but one of the interesting things about these is they have weight chambers on the back side of it, on the skirt saddle. So you can see here, you can adjust the weights. So right now they're balanced, right? Balanced pretty good. The weight is in that center chamber. But you can switch out, you can add weight, especially if you're in rougher waters and things. This would help a lot. I know some of the guys that have been using this lure in the Azores, Chuck, they ended up adding weight to those side chambers and was able to do a little bit better on those rougher days there in the Azores, and caught a few fish on them. So this is kind of a new technology for this stuff. I will say one little tidbit that I've heard: when you're adjusting these and you're when you're torquing them, do not over torque, because they can crack. They can crack that insert on the bottom there pretty easily. So once you start feeling tighten up, you're good to go. You don't need to tighten past that. All right, so the Cameltoe. We have one more lure from Jackpot Lures coming out next week. I'm pretty sure it's next week. It might be the week after. It's a small bullet, kind of an 8-inch size lure. So stay tuned for that. But this is we're really excited about this. And we've personally run this lure as well as the Big Blue. We actually caught a bunch of fish on the Big Blue. Chris had, when I was in Kona fishing with him for a couple tournaments, we ran that in pretty much the first tournament. And a few days after that, when we were fishing, almost all the fish were caught in the Big Blue. And then he's also ran the Cameltoe, and he said it was actually ran very well without having to adjust the weight chambers at all. And he was kind of surprised by that, just being Kona. But yeah, it ran very well. So we actually are excited to kind of get more shot with this lure in particular and give it a bigger shot next season. All right, Marlin Magic Lures. We got some new Dichro style. Pretty excited about these. Gary reached out to me probably, I don't know, a year ago and said, hey, I want to make a round of new Dichro stuff. in a variety of shapes. You interested? I was like, yeah, sure, Dichro does really well, but we want to do something a little bit different. So I think this is the first time he's done color backs with his Dichro. Of course, we've done the black beauty style, which they call the black magic, with the Dichro, so it has more of a black insert. But here we have a black back to this one. We skirted this one in our electric blue over black combination that matches that Dichro really well. And then we have a black vinyl option there as well. But so we have on the shapes that you'll see over the next coming weeks, we have on our Dichro a lot of blue back and black back. So here's the blue back. This is your Smokey Joe. All right. So here's your blue back Smokey Joe. They just came out really nice. So anyway. And then we also have a round of mirrored stuff that's coming out. So basically clear mirrored inserts, most of them with red eyes. So here's your Smokey Joe. And we just did them in different color patterns. Other shapes of Marlin Magics we have are the small plunger here. We have a new set of blackback small plungers. We're pretty low on stock on those things, so we needed some more inventory. And we ran out of the jumbo teardrop AP Jets. And so we have a set of 5 here, more incoming. So if you were looking for those, because I swear half of Marlin Parker's fish this year were caught on this jumbo teardrop AP Jet. If you've been looking for those, because they're really popular for quite some time, we ran out pretty quick. We do have a new batch in now, so check that out. Here's just a few heads of them, so you can see we do have some head only options as well. If you're looking for some of that new stuff from Marlin Magic, you don't want to buy the skirting with it. All right, and then lastly, we have a new set of Clean Sweep Jets. This is the 10-inch version of the Clean Sweep. We did some turquoise in Feather Sword that matched really well with that kind of turquoise or ice blue color, or I would call it more turquoise. And then you got the ice blue or light blue. We did in ice blue, white over chartreuse, and pink strobes. And then we did these in blue over white, the dark blue starburst. Silver, we got purple over white. We have a kind of a Kajiki, Petrolero-ish squid color for that amber one. And then the red, we did red over black. And then here's some more deep pink, yellow. We did that one in yellow over green, kind of a Dorado pattern. And this one we did in pinky, so just straight pink strobes. And here we did some purple and ice blue. So new set of Clean Sweep Jets. You can see we have quite a few of them. We sell the Clean Sweeps in the 9-inch plus. We just can't keep them in stock. So actually in the next 3 weeks, you'll see some 9-inch plus bullets and jets come out. And we've ran out, I think, of all of these. And we did not get them. It wasn't that long ago we got our last stash in. And so we have a lot of new inventory. If you're looking for more of those, because we've been out for at least a handful of weeks probably, check these out. This is the Clean Sweep version, and then I think next week we're doing a 9-inch plus bullet or jet. I can't remember what it is, but we'll have more of the 9-inch plus stuff coming out in the next few weeks. That is it for this week, though. Trying to think if there's anything else that we have stocked up on. We did restock our tantrum strobes. They keep on, well, we use a ton of them, but we keep on selling out of that stuff. So those are restocked, and I think that's it. Update, if you're still with us, the medium D flap teasers will be ready not next week, but the week after, we're pretty sure. So we're gonna shoot for a release of that in less than 2 weeks, or 2 weeks I should say. So stay tuned for that. If you've been on our wait list, or you're looking, or you have been looking, you haven't reached out to us, let us know, and we can reach out to you. But there is, they're coming. We appreciate your patience. So, and we're excited for all the interest and demand in those things. So, yeah, that is it. That's all I got. All right, have a good rest of your week.